Hey gamers, got a big one for you today. It's Ultimate Railroads. Let's check it out. Now here's the stuff that comes in the big box that's different from the base games. There's a lot of stuff in here. First off, they have keys now as a part of the game here. And basically what keys are, you get keys in various aspects of the game. And when you get a key, you can cash it in to move a beige train and any other color train, one each, or cash in for 10 points, or this is something that happens during the Oriental game, which I'll explain later. The game comes with a lot of cool stuff. There is a lot of promos for this. They're notated by the little whistle. These are all the promos that came, in various versions of the old game. Plus, I feel like there's a little bit more. They even have the old print and play and nice cardboard form. So I really like that they did some of this. In all of these expansions, you can see what goes with what by looking at the icon in the back. So that means it is German. This one means with the Statue of Liberty behind it, that means it is for the American. This one is for Oriental, and so on and so forth. But yeah, just a lot of neat stuff here. The train colors are a little bit different now. You still have beige, but then it goes green, bronze, silver, and gold. And I like those colors a little bit better too. It also has a 10 train on it, which is awesome. It also has all your idea upgrades are in your color, and it also comes with a 400 and 500 point tracker, as you see there, which I think is just great because you can go around the track that many times. Also, I should mention all the boards are double-sided depending on which game you're going to play. So the Oriental and the American railroads are on one, and then the Russian railroads and German railroads are on the other. There's the German one and Russian railroads on the back there, or maybe I had that backwards. Either way, and as you see here, they're incorporating the keys and all of the expansions. The game also comes with a build-it-yourself insert, which I'm not real crazy about because it just shows you a picture but not how to put it together. It took me a few minutes to figure it out, but when you do, it's nice, I guess. Gives you iconography on where to put everything. I don't do that because it's so easy to tell the pieces apart just based on the backs of each one of the cards, which I really love. And now here is the latest expansion, the Oriental Railroads. I should also mention that they came with an upgrade with these little wrenches now for industry, which I think is really awesome. The game also has like a little wooden train, but I have no idea what that's for. Maybe it's a different score counter, I don't know. But either way, in this expansion, you're gonna get these 3 little cargo trains here. You're gonna get a player board here. This can just slip right in there. You're gonna get these little construction tiles you're gonna put over the boxes of each one of these. And as you see, the trains are just, the train tracks are a little bit different. This one is super long, probably the longest they've ever had in any game. And that's because you can add not 1, but 2, but 3 trains going back and forth there, really push it around that track. Now, how do you get rid of these? Well, again, just like in American railroads, you have to reach certain spots on the board. This one needs a green train there. That one just needs any train to go there. There's another one that eliminates another one there. And when you do, you can just eliminate either one, any one you want. I could eliminate this one if I wanted to. And then you either get an industry action or a coin when you remove it. Now, other than that, there's spots where you can unlock your extra players, spots where you can unlock all your extra cards. Everything else is basically normal. It does come with a new idea token. This one, of course, has a little Oriental icon by it, but it has this symbol on it. What does that upgrade mean? Well, it basically upgrades this whole bottom track into something that's a lot better. And the really awesome thing is, any trains that you already have here will go on the exact same spaces as before if you need it. So you just lay this over it. Now this is for the green player, I just realized, but you'd lay it over for the yellow player, and that's what it would look like. Just basically enhance your board, which is really nice. The game also, you have to play with these, switch out the regular 2s with these 2s, again with the icon there, and they can, if you make them industry tokens, they can be moving the beige twice. So how's the industry track go? Well, this time we have a shared industry track that you're moving around in. And how it goes is you'll take one of these. If you decide to take an industry action, or instead of making it a train, do it industry, you'll put it over any one of these little actions here and take that action. For instance, I can move my beige or my industry one, or up here I can get another train, or here move my green trains twice on the track, whatever it is. So what you do is you lay it over wherever that was, take that action, and that ends your turn. Now, in addition, you take one of your little cargo trains and you put it face, just flat down against the board. Now, if you or any other player land on this square, then he becomes active. And what does an active one do? At any time you need it, you can remove him, take that action, and then move your train trolley up there. Now for a key action in this game, key actions can release those trolleys back to your player field so you can play them again, because you only have 3 in the game, and once you use them, they're done unless you have a key action to unlock them. And as you see here, this is another place where you can get a key action. The game also has a special token that you can get, one of those cards that give you 3 extra purple ones too to place around the track. And for purple, there's a little extra space on the other area. So this is not a 5th player. This is just an extra bonus trolley tracks you can do to keep some of these actions. Now, what would happen if all of these areas were covered up? Well, once they're all covered up, then the next person can cover any of them up. I couldn't cover this one up until all the other ones are covered up. But when I do, of course, I could take that action. And if I had a trolley, put my trolley there again, waiting for someone else to trigger that action. The other thing I should mention, of course, you cannot go into here if it's disconnected. So if there was nothing here and I was right here, I just go from 5 to 7, skip that. Of course, here you put in one of your light bulb ideas and get some extra bonuses here. Here you get a coin, and at the end you get 35 points each round plus a key, which of course we know how powerful keys can be. And basically, that's the game. Final thoughts. What do I think about the game? Well, anyone who knows me knows that I love Russian railroads, German railroads, American railroads. It's been on my top 10, heck, top 5. And at times, it almost feels like it's my #1 game. I really love this game. I was not happy to get this because I thought, man, I got to pay, this is close to $100. And I was like, I got to pay $100 just to get that Oriental Railroads expansion because they weren't going to sell it separately. So I complained like everyone else did. I thought, wow, I'm just going to blow my money on this. And when it finally came in, I was blown away by what else was included in the box. I knew it was going to have all the games, but the iconography on there to tell each expansion from the other one was really good. The number 10 train, I didn't know about that. That was awesome. The 4 to 500 score tracker, I like that. The keys, I don't care about the keys. In fact, every time we got a key, you cash in for 10 points. It was a no-brainer. You don't do any of the other actions. I don't see why you would. But, I mean, the keys I could take or leave. But the little industry tokens that are now wrenches, those are nice. The train token, maybe that's supposed to be a new way to count scores. I only played the Oriental expansion, so I didn't play the other 3 because I played them before. But it's really, and you don't get that many keys in the Oriental expansion, so maybe the other ones you can get them a lot easier. So maybe the keys are a little bit better, but not for the Oriental expansion. But other than that, though, did you get all those promos? Plus, I think there's new promos included. And then the print and play came out in, cardboard form, which I was like, yes! Because I played with the print and play before, but having paper or cardstock, it just makes the game look cheap. So that was really nice to see. If I'd have known all that stuff was going to be in there, then I would have been a lot happy about purchasing this. So, what about the Oriental expansion? Is it good? Yes, my nephews think it's great. They love it. Is it my favorite? No, I think I still like American Railroads is my favorite, I think. But Oriental Railroads, I do love. I love that you can put 3 trains on one track. It's the longest track, but man, the game definitely encourages you to get that gold train. And a lot of people do. If you upgrade your track, the shortest track, you can get that gold train a lot easier. And man, it really changes the game. I couldn't believe there's a 4th different way to play this game, but they made it up with Oriental Railroad. So if you have the other 3 games, you're thinking, do I really need this? In my opinion, if you're a big fan of Russian railroads and the expansions, yes, get it. If you've wanted to play, you've liked Russian railroads, but you don't own it, but you're like, oh, this is a big price tag, Matt. Do I want to get it all? Yeah, you do. I really do enjoy this game. Love it. Love it. This is replacing the other base games in my collection. All right, gamers, that's it for now. Until next time, you always know what to do, right? Game on!